up there the old-fashioned way.
स्वागत है दोस्तों आज के इस वीडियो में। आपने पिछले वीडियो में देखा होगा हमारा रतन केतन उसका नामकरण हो चुका है। उसका नाम कॉनज जिसने ट्रेनिंग लेके अभी एसेसिनेशन मोड में आ गया और वहाँ पे ही हमारे डेजमेंट की मेमोरी से जाग जाता है वो। और अभी उसे एक पावर सोर्स है जिसकी उन्हें ज़रूरत है वो ढूंढना है। तो अभी हम डेजमेंट के कैरेक्टर चलो अभी इसमें क्या दिखना पड़ेगा देखते हैं। बने रहे मेरे साथ। यहाँ पे भी है डेजमेंट। यहाँ पे भी वो स्किल को अप्लाई कर रहा है। मस्त।
Oh, that's hold still. It's a lovely view.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
गिरते गिरते बच गए। कहाँ पे जाना है अभी? ओह माय गॉड, बहुत ही ऊंचा ये बर्फ। वैसे तो चढ़ने लगा। भाई चंदा मामे भी ऊपर। शॉन बहुत बड़ा कुछ कर वक्त ले रहा है हमसे। ऊपर चढ़ेगा तो भाई मैं गिर जाऊंगा रियलिटी में। गलती मौत के घाट उतर देगी। भाई तो स्पाइडरमैन के ऊपर काम कर रहे हैं। विजन देखते क्या है विजन। से तो भी जाने वाला था। तो अभी सामने यहाँ पे कहाँ पे ये नीचे कैमरा नहीं हिल रहा है। तो नीचे जो था ना यहाँ से मैं जंप करने वाला था। पहुँच गया।
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively taste.
Shut up, Sean.
ये क्या? गिर गया रे बाबा, गिर गया मैं। UAV 01.
Just a heads up. There's no elevator access from here on out. You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way.
Yes, Rebecca, जा रहा हूँ।
Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
ये दोनों मरा के रहेंगे। Oh my God! तो नॉर्मल assassin जहाँ से jump अरे my God! Oh my God! अरे भाई मर गए। लगा मैं गया ओह क्या ग्राफिक्स बना है रियलिस्टिक लग रहा है ओह
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late and you'll miss the building.
Oh my God! वही पकड़ के इधर मर जाए भाई मर जाए Oh my God भाई यार भाई एकदम जोर से जो मारने पड़ेगी कोई जान लगा के ताना बेड़ू 1 2 3 4
Now! Open your chute now! Desmond! Come on, you're... ये हो सकता है पावर सोर्स यही है
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond.
Daniel Cross.
Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you've got to the count.
भागो डेस्मंड भागो चलो अरे हमारा काम तो इधर ही हो गया
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
हमें हमारा पावर सोर्स भी मिला है और वो बंदा अलग ही था चलो अब क्या अपने सेट पे जाके बैठो
Son, I owe you an apology. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives. Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one. You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this. I admit, I did a shitty job raising you. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place. You're my son. I love you. I guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
I can't believe it's taken me so long to ask, but... how's Mom? She's not...
No. Your mother is fine. We decided it was safer if we split up for this job.
Always assuming the worst.
For good reason.
Can I at least say hi to her?
I'm sorry, it's too risky. Maybe when we're done.
Right. When we're done.
चलो और क्या
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. It'd be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening. So this is how it started.
What are you up to?
Just brushing up on my American history. I say history. They certainly teach you strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well, for all the talk of this being a revolutionary war, it was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems the Crown overspent in its attempt to keep the French out, wound up with a great deal of debt. Believing that the colonists should help to shoulder the burden, new taxes were created. It was a reasonable request, even if Parliament was rather, well, undiplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want any part of? Did you not notice George Washington with Edward Braddock? He was right there in the middle of it. So here you have the Crown spending who knows how much money to secure a place for the colonists to thrive, and then, when they ask for a little bit of help... Right, look, think of it this way. King George and the colonists, they all go out to dinner, right? And when the bill comes, George asks for them to kick in and pay their share. Fair enough. But keep in mind, he's been taking them out to dinner gratis for decades now. But the colonists, oh no, they insist they only had a glass of water and a side salad. Never mind the tables full of half-eaten food and empty bottles of wine. Then when the king points this out, what do the colonists do? Oh, they flip the table over and they storm out the restaurant. Probably intending to return later and burn it down.
You left out the part where the king pointed a gun at the colonists and asked them to cover dinner for everyone in the restaurant.
Right, yeah, interesting take. If he pulled out a gun, and I'm not sure he did, it would only have been after the 100th failed attempt at getting them to pay their fair share.
But how do you define someone's fair share?
Oh, well, with a war, apparently.
ओ यहाँ पे पूरी अमेरिकन हिस्ट्री के बारे में शॉन बता रहा है. क्या करना भाई अब एनिमस के साथ छेड़छाड़ी नहीं.
I wonder how many other places like this exist.
There are dozens of them, all over the world.
And somehow no one's ever found one before us.
I don't think that's true.
Oh?
When I was at Abstergo, Vidic talked about silencing discoveries made by non-Templars. And I'm sure Abstergo has dug up plenty.
The things they must know.
Regretting throwing in with us?
No. Just looking forward to when we can finally trounce those bastards so I can dive into their archives. Oh, I think I found a lead on another power source. Later, Desmond. I'm in the middle of something very important right now. That's a rule. Just follow that as a rule.
What rule? पिताजी इधर क्या कर रहे थे?
I can't believe it's taken me so long to ask, but how's Mom? She's not...
No. Your mother is fine. We decided it was safer if we split up for this job.
Always assuming the worst.
For good reason.
Can I at least say hi to her?
I'm sorry, it's too risky. Maybe when we're done.
Right. When we're done.
In the beginning, when we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it.
जुनून शायद देवी है तुमसे।
4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
जिन्होंने हमें पूरे पावर सोर्स के बारे में बताया, जिसमें से मुझे कुछ भी नहीं पता चला।
If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate the fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world, we lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A 1/6, an 1/8, a 1/10, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
हाँ वो तो चुनो इधर खड़ी।
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
ये पावर सोर्स एनिमस पर कनेक्ट हुआ है और वो जुनू एनिमस की देवी है शायद। जुनू वेयर आर यू? अरे एनिमस की देवी कहाँ पे है? यहाँ इसमें तो सेटअप कर दिया पूरा, फिर से नीचे जाना होगा। मर गए। ओ ये पूरी गुफा चमक रही है।
Good luck, Desmond.
Yeah, Rebecca. जा रहा है मैं।
These are troubled times. The already uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot, pulling strings and moving pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun?
Spare a moment.
These things I must determine. Of course. For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop.
What is it?
Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Xiao Yun to...
Sorry.
We'll have to work on this.
कॉर्नर बड़ा हो चुका है।
Ganondogo.
Yes, my friend.
What brings you here? Is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He is called William Johnson.
Yeah.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Kana, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Meet with Pegleg Homestead. Okay, Homestead जाना होगा। मेरे पास हॉर्स नहीं है क्या? हॉर्स नहीं है। और वो मास्टर देखता हूँ मैं। मुझे हॉर्स चाहिए था यार। हमारा घोड़ा पे आ गया। मस्त। इसका नाम क्या रखूं? ब्राउनी, ब्राउन कलर का मस्त। ओ रातन किधर गया है? ये ओ सॉरी ये ब्राउन नहीं, स्किन भी है थोड़ा। नहीं मैं डायरेक्ट जाऊंगा। फास्ट ट्रैवल करेंगे हम। डायरेक्ट मिशन पे जाएंगे। फास्ट ट्रैवल नहीं है, बट फास्ट ट्रैवल था इधर। हाँ यहाँ पे है ना फास्ट ट्रैवल। फाइनली हमारा एसेसिन मोड चालू हो चुका है। पेगलिक चाचा।
To what do I owe this great honor, Captain?
The letters you speak of, what are they?
Oh, now you want to know. Captain Kidd's letters, boy. He hid a great treasure somewheres and sent letters to 4 of his crewmen along with a strange piece of leather. If you find the men, you'll find the scallywag. It's that easy, 'tis.
May I see them?
You might be a captain, but you're not too bright, are you? I'll barter with them. You give me some trinkets I like, and I'll give you a letter. Building my own treasure cache, see?
Trinkets? Like what? Where?
Use your imagination, Captain. There's interesting swag all over the frontier.
इसको क्या चाहिए? Find one trinket for Pegleg. Trinkets क्या है? चलो और क्या? डिफेंड कौन हुआ है? क्या करना था मुझे? अरे हार्बर मास्टर पे अच्छा ना।
What you got for me? If you've been trying to run a rig, I won't have it. Find some more.
कौन को बचाना था हमारे? अरे सॉरी अंकल।
What you got for me? That won't do it, boy. Get some more and then we'll barter.
तो अरे यहाँ पे तो घोड़े चेंज है, तो मैं तो फास्ट ट्रैवल लेके देखता हूँ। चाचा तो मान रहे नहीं है। यहाँ पे जाऊंगा और फास्ट ट्रैवल करूंगा बिना घोड़े के। अरे यहाँ पे ऑटो लेवल है, तो मुझे घोड़े पे बैठ के चलना होगा। कहाँ से जाओ? मार्क सेट कर लेता हूँ। फास्ट ट्रैवल करके भी कुछ मतलब नहीं हुआ। चलो कॉर्नर। बोस्टन जाना होगा। बोस्टन all the access traveling maps. Yeah, man. Sorry.
Away with you. I've what to do.
बहुत ज़्यादा मिशन नहीं करना, मेन मिशन करना है। ये लोग मुझे पहचान नहीं पा रहे क्योंकि मैंने चेहरा ढका हुआ है मेरा। चलो ब्राउन घोड़े। साइड में हटो।
Sanctions and demonstrations won't suffice, Sam. We need to act, and I'm talking about more than a sternly worded letter.
I sympathize with your frustrations, gentlemen. But surely you can understand my reluctance to kick the hornet's nest.
The tourist thing, no matter what we do. Might as well make it count.
सीक्वेंस नंबर 6 ऑन जॉनसन ट्रेल शुरू करेंगे आज।
Ah, Connor. Hello again. What brings you to Boston?
You.
Would you excuse us, fellows? Thank you. That conversation was about to turn
Stay
unpleasant.
below notoriety
Now,
level 2.
what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me locate William Johnson.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along? It's good to see the people finally taking a stand against injustice.
Says the man who owns a slave.
Oh, Peppa Pig.
Ooh, sorry? I practice what I preach, my friend. She's not a slave, but a freed woman, at least on paper. Men's minds are not so easily turned. It's a tragedy that for all our progress, still we cling to such barbarism.
Then speak out against it.
We must focus first on defending our rights. When this is done, we'll have the luxury of addressing these other matters.
You speak as though your condition is equal to that of the slaves. It is not.
Tell that to my neighbor who was compelled to quarter British troops, or to my friend whose store was closed because he displeased the crown. The people here are no freer than Surrey.
You offer excuses instead of solutions. All people should be equal, and not in turns.
It's in turns, or not at all. We must compromise.
Hey! It's my home, no matter what you thieves called taxmen say! If the gums in Parliament who want to take my property, you tell them to sail across the pond and take it themselves!
It's not open for discussion now. Open this door or these men will break it down. Ah,
bollocks! We're coming in!
I trust the mounting evidence is proof enough, Connor.
Continue on. I shall meet you at our destination.
If your joint's excruciating. Is that all you have?
अरे भाई
Could use some support. Is that all you have?
डिफेंड करना है
Use some support.
सिटीजन को
Come on, you fool! Is that all you have?
काट रहा है
Could use some support.
भाई तेरे को बच्चा लिया
Justice for once. I dare the governor to send more.
You all right?
I'm fine. It's not my first dance. For all their teeth and claws, these little foxes, they fight like puppies. Thank you, my friend. I'd buy you an ale, but I'm expecting somewhere else.
भाई तुम लोगों को अपने लूटूंगा और टाइम वेस्ट करूंगा मारना सबको मार देते हैं और क्या
Connor, I'd like you to meet some like-minded friends. The owner of this fine establishment, William Molyneux, and the manager and chef of his newest venture, Stéphane Chaffeau.
Ah, Connor and I just had a ball with some red coats enforcing some taxmen outside my home.
The collectors grow bolder and more forceful. Something we must address, Samuel.
Then let us raise a banner. Something to let the people know that they are not alone. The docks are an angry place of late. Protesters picketing the latest shipments of British tea. The eyes of the city are upon that stage.
A Bostonian without his tea is a dangerous beast.
William Johnson is smuggling the tea off the ships. One of his men tried to sell me this. A sample of what I refused. But it's from those ships. No mistaking the stamp. He's charging a king's ransom. Must be he's making a mint off those who buy it.
Where is he now?
I've never met the man.
May I ask why you seek him, Connor?
He intends to purchase the land upon which my village stands, without the consent of my people.
No doubt the revenue from his little smuggling endeavor is financing the acquisition. A tax enforced on tea grants a boon to smugglers. I'll wager the same men who levy the taxes are selling the tea. A stage requires a spectacle, and I may know the play.
देखो
Connor, head back to the docks and see to the destruction of the tea. If you should need us, return here.
Head back to the docks. Okay.
Go on, Connor.
जा रहा हूँ भाई, जा रहा हूँ। क्या हो सेट? काय को हाथ कर रहे? नहीं, मेरे को टाइम नहीं, मेरे को डॉक में जाना है।
Hello, Connor. That tea is being illegally smuggled all around Boston by Johnson's men. If you see any crates in transit, perhaps you could put a stop to the delivery. And those moody tax collectors are still at it. They could use a lesson or two, huh?
Pardon me.
Oh, come on, mate.
अरे इसकी तो अभी तो छोड़ो मुझे। अरे लोग देख रहे मार टैक्स कलेक्टर लोगों को मारूंगा। माय गॉड, मार दे रे, मुझे मार दे। इज्जत से डॉक पे जाऊंगा। यूज पाउडर केक्स एंड डिस्ट्रॉय स्मगल कार्गो। ओके, कार्गोस को डिस्ट्रॉय करना मुझे। चोरी चोरी छुपके छुपके। यहाँ पे मैं मेरा हिडन ब्लेड यूज करूंगा। यस, ये मार। अरे भाई, यहाँ पे प्लांट कर दिया। ये भाग। अरे वो बंदा वहाँ पे बैठा था, मर गया। ने देख लिया था मुझे। भागो रे, भागो रे, भागो रे, भागो रे। छोड़ रहा था अभी तुमको। बेटो ये भी आ गया। क्यों आ गया रे? अपने के लिए आ गया बेटा। शायद वहाँ पे जो बंदे लोग थे वो लोग भी यहाँ पे भटके हैं, उन्हें सबको मार दिया जाए। अंकल को कुछ हुआ नहीं। अरे यार पाउडर यूज करने दे। अभी क्या सीधा बॉम्ब रख। क्या था ये? जाना था। Liberate the district Templar influence. कॉर्नर की जो ट्रेनिंग हुई है ना बहुत तगड़ी। ये बात देख लिया रे, मेरे को देख लिया। ये शायद इसको मुझे मारना पड़ेगा। लोग मुझे ढूंढते हैं बेटा, लोग मुझे ढूंढते हैं बेटा। अरे आगे तो जाना तो भाई, इसमें कुछ कर मत। फाइनली जॉनसन ट्रायल कंप्लीट हो चुका है। सबको मारेंगे, मजा करेंगे। बोस्टन सेंट्रल टैक्सेशन मिड स्टेफन शेफो। इनको हम नेक्स्ट वीडियो में मिलेंगे। आज के लिए इतना ही। गुड बाय।